with a big thank you.
We really love the fact that we get to do this event live this year. As much fun as it was to shoot these on video, it wasn't fun. We get to see your faces, we get to celebrate the theater, we get to celebrate you all, we get to celebrate what we're doing in 2023, which we're so fired up to introduce you. And my little wife is going to introduce the first two shows.
The very first show of our season is going to open on February 3rd. And it is a show that I have been waiting to do. I've been watching for the royalties to be available. So we are going to be opening our season with The Play That Goes Wrong. It won the Tony Award for Best Comedy. It's currently still playing in New York. It's been playing in New York for years and years and years. I recently was in New York last week, and I was lucky enough to get to see it because it's still playing. So I got a front row seat for The Play That Goes Wrong in New York so I could see what we're in for. I will be directing the show as well as you, Jonathan Topo, will be associate directing with me. I also have the privilege of introducing our second show of the season. It's a show that myself, Natasha Harris, Carrie Lynn Brandon, and Sarah Rousseau are writing and have put together. It is a very exciting show because it's all singer-musician driven. It's called 5 on Fire, Groundbreaking Women of Song. It is 5 powerhouse female musicians bringing some of the world's most famous songs to life on the cabaret stage. And we get to tell the stories behind all of those songs. It will be directed by our wonderful friend Lauren Blair, who has been here since 2017 and directed so many things and choreographed so many things. And then to give you a little taste of the show, we have our friend Julia Funk, who most recently just got married, like not even a week ago. Let's welcome Julia to the stage. She is going to be doing a little Joey Mitchell for us.
So one of the things I get asked a lot when I'm out in the house intermission, when I'm around town, when I see you all, is people ask me, how is the cabaret doing? You know, how have you been surviving during the pandemic? There was an NPR article published about OSF that said that our industry is generally suffering from between 30 and 50% decline in ticket sales when compared to 2019. And I'm really happy to report the cabaret is only 16% down from where we were at. So, I get asked a lot, how was it trying to get through the pandemic? And I sort of compare it to like losing both of your arms. We were not able to perform in front of an audience, and to a theater artist, that's really, really hard. So I know a lot of theaters, we tried to do video, we tried to keep you engaged through doing things online as best we could, but we exist to perform in front of other live human beings, and we were missing them, and it was very, very hard. When we did our subscription drive for this year, we sent out our brochures under very difficult circumstances. It was an uncertain world. We didn't know how many of you were going to subscribe. We thought maybe, tough to get through this.
It's getting emotional already.
We thought maybe 60% of you would subscribe back given everything that was going on.
Budgeted for.
But we had our second highest subscriber year ever in the history of the cabaret. We are surviving because of you all. And so my short, succinct answer to how the cabaret is doing is we are still here, and we are as strong as ever.
Right here works so very hard. He's lost 60 pounds in the last year. And given them to me. It's fine, whatever. I don't blame him, I blame our pandemic.
I do not endorse that joke. We want to continue to go big, and I think we're going to show you that with our next show. We don't want to be small. We want to do these huge musicals. So once again, we are going to do the biggest cast size show in cabaret history. The show we're going to do has 16 performers in it. It won the 2013 Tony Award for Best Musical. It's huge. It's exciting. the third show in 2023 is Kinky Boots. And when we were sitting there, Val, Galloway, and I, this show means a lot to us because at its heart, it's about someone struggling with a small business through a really difficult time. So the character of Charlie, I relate to his pain in this show. It's a show that's got a lot of heart. It's written by Harvey Fierstein, who has written a ton of Broadway shows, but you may know him as the uncle in Mrs. Doubtfire. It's got a score by Cyndi Lauper, the famous 80s pop star, has written some fantastic songs for this show, one of which we're about to show you. It's got heart, it's got laughs, it's got big production numbers.
It also has dancers, like dancers. I just had to interrupt. He's used to it. I was in New York last week for our season auditions. We audition every year in New York when there's not a pandemic. And I saw 3 days, I saw 200 actors in 3 days, and we had a dance call for Kinky Boots, and watching those dancers dance in those heels, it's gonna be so good, you guys. Okay, I'm done.
Brianna Gowan's gonna come out and sing. She's playing the character of Lauren, who has fallen for Charlie in the show. The song is called The History of Wrong Guys.
Oh, he's got a girlfriend, you flake. Why are they only nice when they're unavailable? Don't wanna be another star-crossed lover. We all know how that ends. I'm better off without him. We're better off as friends.
So, we've been doing a fall mystery at the Cabaret here for a few years in a row now. In 2023, we're going to do another fall mystery. We're going to continue a series that we've done here at the Cabaret. It is not another Sherlock Holmes. We are going back to famed Belgian detective Hercule Poirot. Our fourth show in 2023 is Poirot, the Murder of Roger Ackroyd. This story is actually my favorite in the series. It appears on most top 3 lists when anybody's talking about Agatha Christie's finest works. This one I don't direct myself. These shows, the Murder on the Links was handled by my friend Todd Nielsen, who will be back to direct Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Also back for this production will be Louis Latorto, who plays our Poirot. So he will be back once again.
Now we'll move on to our 5th and final show of the season, our big holiday show, which I'm very, very excited, is Christmas at the Prime Rib Playhouse. It is a fun farce written by my friend Eric Stein and music by Paul Marzakowski. It is a backstage farce with music that follows outlandish hijinks of the cast and crew of the Prime Rib Playhouse Dinner Theater. Now, to bring you a little ditty from the Prime Rib Playhouse, we are going to welcome Tony Carter, who's in Sherlock right now. Yeah!
Where are you, Christmas? I need consistency, more than 8 notes of a melody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.